And we're good. All right, Cindy, nice to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, John, it's good to see you.
Yeah, definitely. Put a name to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first thing that I wanted to do is kind of make an outline of the terms that we're going to agree on, and then we can kind of figure out each other's interests, your concerns, what you want out of our company, and then do some brainstorming to see if we can make ends meet, and then finalize the deal. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. One other thing, just to preface the brainstorming, is we both may throw out different ideas, but I don't want you to feel like you're going to be held to those ideas when we finally start to finalize them.
Okay.
And vice versa. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So first of all, was it 50 new computers that you wanted? I know.
Yeah, so it originally was 50.
Okay.
We just had our request for 2 more.
Okay,
So
52.
we're looking at 52.
Okay, 52 computers. And you wanted the higher end, correct?
Yeah, the m6700s.
Okay. And how many of those do you need?
So preferably all 52 would be, top of the line technology.
Okay.
So that's the goal is we prefer to have all of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
52. Is there any sort of price restraints? Because you did see the prices of them, correct?
Yeah, so altogether it's a little bit high for our budget.
Okay.
A lot of bit high. I think when I calculated it for 52, I went ahead and threw in the extra 2. It came out to about 350,000,
okay,
which is about 140,000 over our budget. So price difference is a little bit big.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, right now our goal is to hit 210.
Okay.
Whatever deal we come up with. So.
And so, how many do you actually need to start training for? Like, who are you wanting to put on the hologram out of your company?
Well, our company is, highly advanced. We like to have the latest in technology, and all of our workers are just, awesome
absolutely.
on it. And they, they're all part of what we do, and they all contribute. So preferably all of them would have the newest and the best. That way they'd be able to contribute the most to the company and to our clients.
Right.
And so that's the goal. Of course, that is a dream sometimes.
Yeah.
So we'll just see what we can come up with. But yeah.
And what else? So what else would you be looking for me to provide for your company?
Well, I mean, we're a company that loves to stay updated with the latest technology, and our goals are definitely to keep up with the technological race that's going on, so that we can do our best work in our industry. And so we'd love to build a lasting relationship where we could do business over multiple years.
Okay.
So we'd love to build a relationship that allows us to be mutually beneficial in sales. And of course, we want you to have your needs met with commission, and we understand you probably have a quota and all that kind of stuff. So we just want to have a relationship that helps both of us out.
And that's what I want to do, is I want to make your dreams come true today in this meeting. Of course, I need it to be a good deal on my end too.
Of course.
But ultimately, I would like to build a strong relationship with you guys, because I have researched your company. I'm really impressed with everything that you guys are doing. And I see you guys are on an upward trend of growing. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How fast would you say that you guys are growing?
Well, in the last couple of years, we've added several hundred workers from our original minimal cast there. So it's really, honestly, super fast. We've seen hundreds of % growth. So over the last couple of years. So
Okay, fast growth. That's awesome. All right, so let's see what we can do as far as getting you the computers that you guys need. Would you say that there are, what's kind of the hierarchy of your company, would you say?
As far as workers, obviously, there's going to be those people that are at the top. We try to keep it fairly even play, I guess you could say, but we have the guys that are doing most of the work with our clients, and they obviously, are making a lot of the money for the company.
Right.
And then, we've got the busy bees that are doing all the behind the scenes work, and these guys that are getting the computers are up there in the front doing a lot of the work. So,
okay.
Yeah, does that help answer your question? Is that
yeah, absolutely. So I'm just wondering, trying to get you the 52 with the hologram, the m6700, that's going to be pretty tough based on the budget that you gave me. Was that the highest that you could go is 210, or is there any sort of wiggle room with that?
Well, so that's right now. That's as high as we can go. That's as much money as we can allocate toward this expense. But we, like I said, we want to do business over a long period of time. So we'd like for this to not be like a one-time purchase thing. So we're hoping that can be a factor. And what the result of the meeting. Another thing, I have worked in this industry for a long time, and I'd be happy to recommend you as a salesperson in your company. If your products are what we've heard they are, and if
absolutely,
if we have a good relationship.
Okay. So let's start crunching numbers, and then we can start brainstorming a little bit more.
Let's do it.
So to get you all 52, you want to pull out your calculator. All 52 of the m6700. Would be that's 6,795.
Yeah. So I did some pre-calculations actually. So.
Okay.
So for all of 52 at full price, it would be about 353,000.
Okay. So do that times 7%. Well, okay. Let me go over the discounts that I can offer you.
Okay.
So there is a 3% discount on delivery. So delivery would be, if we could postpone delivering the computers by 1 week, we can give you a 3% discount on that. Okay. Would that be something that you guys are up for?
So we're getting ready to hit, our busy. We have a couple of times of the year that are just, most of our work is done in those times.
Yeah.
We've got one coming up pretty soon. So we'd like to have the laptops here in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Or as soon as possible, so that we can, get familiarized with them and get our
that shouldn't be a problem within 2 weeks. We'll just postpone. I'll put the order in. If we can come to a deal today, I'll put the order in, and you can have them up and running next week sometime.
Okay.
So there's 3% discount right there, and then there's another one for the warranty. So if we can go down from 3-year warranty down to the 2-year warranty, then I can offer you a 4% discount on all the computers. Does that sound good as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're up to 7%. And then there's a 10% discount on all of our computers except for the m6700 when you buy 10 or more. So that's just something that we can toy around with later on in brainstorming. But for the m6700, the last one that would be available for this one is our payment discount. So if you pay within 1 week of this order in full, then I can offer you a 2% discount. How would that sound?
I like the sound of discounts, but I think that the distance there is a lot in meeting our budget. So as far as other options, what is there is laptop wise, what else can you offer?
Okay, that's a good question. So are you saying that you are not interested in any of those discounts?
Well, so we would be, but based on budget and just distance between what you can offer and what we can offer, I think all 52 at m6700 is going to be a little bit out of our budget.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I just want to know because I want to get you as many m6700s as I possibly can.
Okay.
And then we can try to look at some of the other computers and see if those would meet your needs as well.
Okay.
So you did like the postponed delivery for 3%, right?
Yeah, as long as the delivery is still within a couple weeks, yeah, I think that would be fine.
Okay, and then the 4% for the warranty still works.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've heard that your laptops are as reliable as they get. So.
Absolutely, I rarely get any phone calls about our computers, so
awesome.
It should be fine there.
Sounds good.
And then how about the 2% for discount for paying it up, all up front within the first week?
Yeah, I think that's something we can do.
So now you're at 9% for the m6700s. And so what would 350, let's see, it was 353, 340.
Yes.
Times 0.09.
Yep. So we're looking at
That'd be a 30,000 discount.
Yeah, about 320.
Okay, minus that from there.
So it'll be about 321.
Okay, and then divide that by 52 so we can get what that would be per computer.
Oh, divided, yeah. Okay. And now divided by.
Okay, so you're down to 6,183. Okay, so now down to 6183. Okay, perfect. So now let's talk about the other computers. Because at this point, let's see, your top is 210,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why don't you divide 210,000 by this number here? 0.43.
6,183.
Yeah. Okay, so you could get pretty much 34 on that. But that's probably not what you want to do.
Right.
Okay. So let's look at some. Oh, hold on here. What was that total again? 320?
Yeah, 321.
Okay, yeah,
for,
that wouldn't work.
52.
Yeah. So let's look at some other computers. So the M4700, that one pretty much has everything. It's got the projector. It's got the 3D animation. It's got the touch-free sensors. The only thing it doesn't have is the hologram, right? And so I believe if we did that amount, that price.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, you've got the price sheet right there.
Yes. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so 5590. on those ones.
5590. So on that one, if you buy more than 10 of that, then I can actually get you a 19% discount on all of those.
Okay.
Okay. So that's quite a bit different. But another thing that I think that you could consider is the M3500i, because the only thing that this one has that this one doesn't is the touch-free sensors. And pretty much all that means is that your employees have to touch the computer to navigate through. So it's not a big deal, in my opinion. And if we did that route, then I'd be able to get you 19% discount on, excuse me, 19% discount on all of those. And then we could get you more of the m6700s, because that's ultimately where you want to end up, right? Or do you want more of them the exact same? How are you feeling?
Well, preferably, of course, they would all be the same. My only concern is that, all 50 of these people are doing the same work. It'd be kind of difficult to have them all on different computers using different systems.
Let me ask you this: eventually, do you feel like you're going to upgrade to the holograms?
If we were to do this from there,
Mm-hmm.
it's a hard. By the time that we'd be ready to do that, if we were to purchase these, there would probably be some new technology and a new laptop. In which case, of course, we'd be ready to upgrade to whatever that might be.
And how long do you think that would take until you guys are ready for that point?
So, looking at, your releases, you're releasing a new computer on average every 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
We like to stay up to date as much as we can.
Yeah.
Especially this group of 50 here. They are always doing presentations and all kinds of, PowerPoint, all the kind of. I'm not a super person, that kind of stuff. I don't know a lot about it, but
yeah.
This kind of technology really helps them in what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So preferably we'd like to upgrade fairly often. On the bottom half of 2 years, probably.
Okay, 2 years.
So for us, that's, obviously we would like to upgrade at some point from that.
Okay, so let's figure out the price per unit for this one at the 19% discount. So do this 5590 and times that by 19%.
Okay, so we'd be looking at about so yeah, we'd be looking at about 235 if we were to do all in 47.
Okay. Let's see. So price per unit is 45 to 28. That's the M4700. Okay. And so you're thinking that you would rather get all of the same, closer to the same than the higher end product?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it would just be better for our people, because they'd all be on the same thing and
Yeah.
all working the same job and collaborating, and
Okay.
it would be best if they were all on the same.
Do you have
technology.
people that are doing bigger presentations that are maybe more important to the company?
Well, so those two additional, that's for one of the bosses, one of the founders of the company.
Okay.
So his, it would probably be a good idea to do an M6700.
Okay.
And then of course he's got like an assistant
Okay.
that we'd like to get one for as well.
Also the M6700.
Yeah. So other than that, I think that it would probably be beneficial to them.
Okay.
Just keep them all the same.
So you're thinking 2 of the M6700s. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna figure that out. So 6183.43 times 2 equals. So that'd be 12,366. 366.86. Okay. And then the rest would be plus 4527.90 times 50. So you're looking at 238. 762.86. Okay. And you don't have any leeway to get it up a little higher, your budget?
Yeah, not right now.
Hmm.
It's just one of those times of the year where it's kind of tight. So
Yeah, gotcha. So it's minus 210, 1, 2, 3. So you're looking at a 28,762 difference. Okay. Let's see. Here's what I'm thinking. I've never done this before, and I'm still kind of hesitant to do it. But I do like you, Cindy, in a professional manner.
glad you clarified.
And I really am impressed with your company. There is a part where I could take out some of my commissions and help make up that difference to get you to 210. Which I think I'd be willing to do that if I know that I'm going to have your business for, let's say, the next 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
So maybe if you'd be willing to sign sign an exclusive contract that you'll work with us for the next 6 years, then I'd be willing to pay that amount out of my pocket. Does that sound fair?
I think it sounds absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than fair. I would prefer you didn't have to take that out of your own pocket.
Right.
Because you're already, taking multiple
Yeah.
Discounts out of those laptops for us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what might be some other options, because we do want to do business with you guys.
Right.
You guys have been industry leaders for years.
Mm-hmm.
What might be some other options?
Yeah, we can talk about other options for sure.
I know somebody that I talked to from your company, one of the other salespeople mentioned something about a lease or a rental.
Yeah, I sent you over that agreement, the information on that. Do you have the paperwork with you on how that works?
I don't think I do. Yeah, that is not.
Okay, no worries. So it's a new program that we're rolling out. We don't really have any data right now to back up if it's been helping our company or not. And for me, I think I'd personally rather pay the 28,000 out of my pocket, which is totally fine because it's a bonus to me once I hit my quota. Is I can get 5% of my quarterly revenue, and so it is in the budget for me to do that. I've never done it in the past,
Okay.
but as long as you'd be willing to do a non-exclusive contract with us, I only see your company as growing, and I think that's the only direction it's heading. And so if we can be your main provider for your computers, the cutting edge technology, then that would be worth it to me.
Okay. That sounds good. If you're more comfortable with that,
yeah,
then I think I would be more comfortable with that as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think right now, 50 m4700s and then the two, and I think that'll give us a little bit of, having the boss play with the nice laptop, that'll give us a little bit of room to experience it and then decide if we really do want to take that leap into the newest technology.
Yeah.
After which I think, with the growth that we're experiencing, I think we'd be able to possibly, spend a little more in the next few years on those laptops, and the budget might expand a little bit. So.
Yeah, absolutely. My only thing is I wish that I could get more of the m6700s into your hands, because where we're going to be growing in is in hologram technology. And that's our first one that has the hologram technology. And so I would almost feel like what would be better for you guys is to get more of the m6700s and start training your guys on those. And then as we roll out with more cutting edge technology, they're going to have a base for how to deal with the holograms. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so what are your thoughts based off of what I just said?
I think that would probably be, a good idea. I think if we were to upgrade it eventually to that full, everybody having the hologram technology, that would at least give us some people that know how to use it already.
Yeah.
Less time invested in, learning again. We could do just a couple trainings and people would be ready to go.
Okay.
I do like that idea. So let me just see, because I don't want to, have too many people with the m6700s and then everybody else feel left out.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a little bit bad for morale, especially in that group. I think when they work so closely together. So if we were to do, let's say, 20 of the m6700s.
I was crunching some other numbers the other day. I was thinking if you were willing to consider the M3500i and throw out this one, because ultimately where we're going to be growing is in the holograms. And so if you considered the M3500i, what was the pricing on that one?
That one was $3,750.
$3,750. So I was thinking I could get you all the way up to 26 of the m6700s, which would give you half your team pretty much. And they could even take a partner, and they could mess around with the hologram technology just to learn the system better. That way you can train all of your employees on the hologram technology pretty quickly. And so 19% of 3,750. So you're looking at 3,037.50 cents for that one. And so if we did that times 26, We're looking at 78, 975, and then you have the 26 of the M6700s, so 6183.43 times 26 is 160. And plus that 78,975. So you're at 240, and so that would just be about the exact same. I would pay this pretty much just 30,000 as well.
Okay.
So
one question that I do want to ask is, we've had an offer from other companies, one being on the model the Challenger DX5000.
absolutely, yeah.
What do you think gives your product the upper hand on this, other than, of course, the hologram technology?
Yeah, so you've done your research, which is good. I'm glad you brought this up, actually. So the DX5000, I know they do claim that it's better, and I don't know why they claim that it's better, but there are a few things that I've noticed that gives us the upper hand. There have been some complaints where their system will just crash, and nobody knows why, and it'll be down for 10 to 15 minutes, and then it'll come back up. And to me, if I was you looking at that position, that would be critical, because if that were to crash in the middle of a presentation, which is your biggest revenue stream, that could cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second of all, their customer service isn't the best. And I know for us, our customer service is a priority to get back to you within the same day. And also their hologram technology, there have been some complaints that people can't see it clearly from different angles.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's great that other companies are giving us some competition, but I think ultimately the future is going to be with our company.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that I had not heard that before the system crashing. So
yeah,
that's good to know before we even take a look. But I agree. I love the technology in your company. I've heard nothing but good things. So we'd love to do business with you.
Okay.
So I do like what you've come up with there. I think that's something that we could do. I think it would be good for our people to get some experience with those M6700s.
Okay. So you prefer that deal over the one that we talked about earlier?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I like it.
So yeah, let's wrap that deal up. And then you're still fine with signing the 6-year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether your guys' company's moving, I don't think we want to do business with anybody else. So
absolutely. Okay. So if you sign there, then we're all set.
Perfect. And could we throw in maybe a clause where, if we're not satisfied with the product or the service or whatever it is, and I'm sure we won't have any problems. Again, the company has only produced great reviews. So just like after a year or 2 years that we could withdraw from that.
Yeah, so it's kind of the beauty of the 2-year warranty, is that if there are any issues with the computer, then you can just get a complete new one. Okay. If there's some sort of manufacturer defect, then we'll just ship you out a new one. And then with the rate that you guys are going to be upgrading as well, there shouldn't be any issues with that, with long-term warranty type deals. But then also, if there is anything major, like say our company caught on fire, then this contract would be void anyways.
Okay.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
What's her name? Cindy Tan.
Yeah.
Tan, right? Yeah. I don't know how to do first. I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Good job.